Hey YouTube, this is Goodnight90, and I'm really excited about doing this video. Somewhat excited, but I'm still excited about doing this video because I'm going to do, just give you guys my review of my opinion on Adventure Time so far, and what I think about the series and why, and give my these comments and options, not options, but comments and and my overview on the show. And pretty much start off. The reason why I'm doing this is because after yesterday watching the new episode Sky Witch on YouTube, new episode of Adventure Time that came out yesterday. After watching that episode, I was really pumped in that episode, and I loved it. It was really good. It gave me so much feels, slightly feels, but it should give me so much feels, but it did after that whole episode. Just it was really good. I can honestly say. But another reason why I'm also doing this is because besides me being a fan of Adventure Time, excuse me, besides being a big fan of Adventure Time, and well, not just me, but everybody else who loves the show, I feel like I should do this just for the heck of it, just for the fun of it, and see what you guys think. Cause like me and like everybody else, we're all Adventure Time fans. We all have our own opinions, and I feel like heck it, might as well just do this for fun. I want to see how this goes and see what everybody thinks. Agreements, disagreements, opinions, discussions, whatever. So yeah. So let's get started. Now, keep in mind, for those of you who probably have not caught up with the series, or who is caught up with the series, especially the new episode, Sky Witch, there's gonna be some spoilers. I'm trying to not do anything that much, but so yeah, for those of you who've not been caught up with the series, or if you guys haven't caught up with the series, especially the new episode, Sky Witch, spoiler anyway. So just keep that in mind. So now, what I think of Adventure Time so far as really outstanding. The reason why I'm saying this is because the plot and the series and the episodes, how the episode progressed in the series, was really remarkable. Because I like how, for instance, they show one of the main characters' past life, or what they were like before. Pretty much shows hints, drop in hints of what everything's like before Ooh was Ooh, pretty much. For example, in the episode Simon and Marcy, spoiler for people who have not seen it. Right, I'm sure a lot of people have seen the episode, but spoiler alert for people who have not seen it. I like how when how the whole scene's set up as the world being from in a war, and everything's so destroyed, buildings were destroyed, everything, all humans were gone. All you left to see these mutated slime, creepy. Very creepy looking slime zombies. I guess that's what you would call them. And I like how they show little Marcy as Marcy's a little kid, and Simon, aka Ice King. Spoiler on that one. Spoiler alert. Ice King, aka Simon, shows who he was before. Well, show he was before he became fully Ice King, and we had the crown. It's taking him over. He couldn't control it. He's trying to maintain himself and trying to protect. And this is when he was like protecting Marcy from these zombies and trying to survive. It's pretty much kind of like The Last of Us in the game. I wish I had that game because I really want to try it. I really want to try it because I heard it was really good. Anyway, off topic here. So yeah, pretty much, that's one of the reasons why I love Adventure Time, because they show different episodes, well, pretty much episodes of certain episodes of the main character's past. Like I said, for Simon and Marcy, for example, they show scenes of what was like before. Ooh, everything's all green, good. Ooh, you know, everything, all that stuff. For PB, I think that's when they. Not sure on that one though. I'm not gonna say anything on that much there, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. See what you guys think. How the setting's all apocalyptic, mushroom, the war, everything's all destroyed. Like I said, all that stuff. That's another reason why I love it. Adventure Time. Now, part of the episodes of the plot, I would say so far, as how it feels on the audience who's watching the show, especially how it feels like when I watch it. Because a lot of episodes, especially from beginning to up to this point, there's a lot of feelings that get you say like that cheers for the character in a episode, or makes you say, oh man, or makes you want to think like, oh really, that's what's gonna happen. That kind of feeling. Also makes you happy, sad, mad, rooting for the character. Like I said, that's another reason why Adventure Time is a really great series, because how it would get you feeling connected to the character of any of the episodes. That's just what's your favorite, whatever. Especially with the villains in this case. Like for I think Ricardo, for instance, right? When they first showed, for example, for me in this case, when they first showed, in season 1, Ricardo the Heart Guy, when Ricardo the Heart Guy, aka, well, Ice King's heart, that guy is a nut job of a case. The Ricardo the Heart Guy is crazy. And for real, in my opinion, I hated Ricardo. He's really one of them tactical type. I wouldn't say tactical type villains, because all he wants is PB's heart. That's all he wants, for real. But I hated him because this guy is trying to be that person, say like, you know what, I'm gonna cut your heart out with this durant glass, and become your heart's wife. And also in the episode Lady and Peebles, is the part when he, spoiler alert, when he deformed, well, pretty much when he twisted, made Lady Rainicorn like tied up in a knot in the middle of where she was pregnant. And I'm thinking like, this sucker, I hate this guy now. Now I hate him even more. He's like one of the characters that you hate. He's like one of the characters you kind of hate, for real. That's my opinion. I mean, I hate Ricardo because it's not because he's not my least favorite character. It's just that he's just the guy that you want to hate upon. You just want to hate upon. It's like, God dang you, Ricardo. That kind of feeling, especially in that episode, Lady and Peebles. Yeah, that's wow. This is the example I'm showing right now. But yeah. Anyway, that's really, that's one of the good reasons why I like Adventure Time, why I'm a big fan of it. Actually, why a lot of people are fans of this, because it gets you this hyped up on what's going to happen next, what's happening here, why is this happening. It leaves you questions, makes you feel good, makes you feel all hyped up, it makes you feel suspense. It gives you the feeling like you're in the show. Like the audience is actually in the show, because you're feeling right what the character is feeling in this case. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I know a lot of people whose fans are probably feeling, how I put this, it's like the characters it's like the audience who's watching it will give a sense of feeling of what they feel like, who they are, who's like in the show. Like, trying to think of an example, or trying to simplify. Don't fly. Trying to simplify. Um. Okay, like when you watch an episode or the series in this case from up to this point, like, do you get a feeling on what you feel like who you are in the character in the show? So pretty much, let's say it's pretty much like, for example, like I'm like, let's say I'm like Finn in Adventure Time, pretty much. Like every time I watch the show, and every time I see Finn, who's like who he is and what he does and how hyped up he is every time, I feel like I'm more like him in everyday life because I'm always hyped up for challenges, ready to go, making friends, all that stuff. And I'm like, oh, it's cool. Like I'm the kind of person that's like, hey, what's up? I'm that kind of cool person like he is, pretty much. That's the example I'm putting out there. But that's what I was saying in right here, what the feeling that you would get in the character and what character in the show defines who you are. That's what I'm trying to say upon. Another reason why I like Adventure Time is the ships. The ships, or OTPs, but I would say the ships in this case. That a lot of people are being creative upon, and what makes a good couple in the show in their own way too. Especially the bubbling ship of PB and Marceline, that ship, or the Fincelines, Finn and Marceline, or another good one, which is the Flame Princess and Finn, that's what is going on right now. That's what it's trying to be right now, and everyone's hoping on this one too. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually hoping that in the episode that, at least in the series, somewhere in the series, that Finn and Flame Princess will get married. I'm really hoping that they do that in the series, because I feel like somewhere in the series, along the line of the series, that they'll probably get married or at least be together in this case, because I have that feeling that it can happen. I really do have that feeling it can happen, but who knows. But yeah, but the ships, I really love the ships. Personally, for me, I love all the ships in this case. I love all ships, no matter what they are. Including, the bubbling one, Finceline. I'm mainly a fan of Finceline, but I love all ships. They're really creative, and I feel like I can see most of these ships that's gonna happen before. So, the gender bent episode of Adventure Time, which I really thought was really nice. Excuse me. I thought it was really nice. So far there's only 2 episodes for those of you who have not seen it. I forgot what the episodes are. I know one was Bad Little Boy, I think. I'm not even sure. But I think that's what the episode title is called. I think it's called Bad Little Boy, but I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. I gotta look it up. But I love the gender bent idea. It's really something because it shows the opposite of what our main characters that we know are, and what personality sets them apart in this case. For example, of Fiona and Cake, really good gender characters of Finn and Jake, because Fiona is like more radical. I feel like she's more radical, hyped up feeling kind of character like Finn, but more energetic. And she's like, I feel like she's like a little bit more serious, just like Finn. And I really love the idea of I really love it. That's why, I can't explain enough. I can't really explain or say anything more good about the gender band idea. I really can't say anything more. I'm hoping like in the series. Well, now I'm not sure. Now I've heard that there's gonna be I'm not sure because there's a lot of things buzzing around the internet that this may happen. But some people have been saying that they're going to be, like, Fiona and Cake is going to have their own separate kind of series, I think. I'm not sure. I gotta look it up. I'm still kind of skeptical about that one, but a lot of people have been buzzing around the internet about that. That they're gonna make a separate series of Fiona and Cake. Don't know. I don't know the actual news if it's gonna happen or not, but that's what I'm hearing. But if you guys got anything that relates to that, please hit me up on the comments below, because that really clear my head they're actually gonna do it or not. Because I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical about that. They're gonna do it or not, but I'm not sure. Like I said, a lot of news been buzzing about that, and hopefully they do it. Then my God, it'll be great. It'd be really great. Now for the character development of Adventure Time, my God, the character development is so really good, especially how they do the body of the characters, how development the body, how the development of the character increases in the series, especially their body structure, their personalities, everything. Like, I love how how their characters development in the show grows and evolves throughout the series. For example, how Finn, in the first episode of his time, Finn was like, like, acts like a little kid and all stuff, funny. He's still hyped up and energetic in the point as the show progresses that he gets more serious, his voice changes, he gets a little older, and you can probably do tell in the episodes too that he gets a little older and his voice gets a little deeper, and his personality is still the same almost, but it gets more serious now, especially since he's around Flame Princess. He gets more serious too, and it's really amazing and remarkable how the characters themselves, plus their personalities in their life and the and all that stuff evolves. Now, I'm trying to think what else I can say about this time, because for real, I mean, I can't say like, well, I know I think I can think of only one thing that I probably a little bit do not like about Adventure Time, right? And pretty much are the cliffhangers of the episodes, right? Because I don't know if there's any episode that probably leaves a cliffhanger. I just can't remember one right now. But there's one that's like, I know there's one episode that has a cliffhanger that sets me off. I'm like, why? Pretty much. And so, that's probably the only thing I don't like about Adventure Time, because that part right there, the cliffhanger is probably what is one to be like one of those great parts in these shows, because it keeps you guessing, which I love. But sometimes I feel like I don't like, because some certain parts of the series, it keeps you guessing, like, what the heck happened, what's happening here, or what's going to happen next. It gets you feeling, or pretty much, or the way that some of the series and the episodes ended, pretty much. So that's pretty much the only reason I don't like Adventure Time. Pretty much how the episodes ended, how some of the episodes ended. That's the only reason I don't like Adventure Time. That's pretty much the only reason why. But that's not gonna stop me from still watching the show. So, now, I think I said pretty much everything that I want to cover about my opinion on Adventure Time. I pretty much covered a lot of things for real, except pretty much what my favorite character would be, pretty much. And I know it's a lot of people's favorite characters, but I guess a lot of people have their own favorite characters, pretty much. But just to point out this, like, I think probably ties in what I said earlier, but part of Adventure Time that I do like is the characters themselves. Pretty much my main favorite character is Marceline, because there's so much about her past that gets you wondering, like, what happened, what she was like when all this from like, happened. And I know in some episodes, like in the Marceline episodes, especially, that's been like, there's a couple so far in the series, if you guys have not watched it. But there's like an episode, memory of a memory. Spoiler alert, by the way, people who not seen it. there's been like a hint of what Marceline used to live in before she's living in her cave, pretty much, in her house in the cave. She used to live in the treehouse that Finn and Jake now owns, or lives in this case. And there's a pretty much also, spoiler alert, what happened to Hambo, pretty much, that her ex-boyfriend Ash, which I can tell a lot of people say after seeing the new episode of Skywatch that we hate, in this case, that we really hate, really hate, sold Hambo to the witch. And that time, we don't know who the witch was in that time, until they showed the new episode of Skywatch, which was debuted yesterday. So, that's one reason why I like Marceline. She's a great singer. She has her personality is like really great. Her personality was like really fun kind of way, and most times, right, her past gets you really into her, what happened, like especially in the Simon and Marcy episode, or I Remember You, shows that how she knows Simon, or Ice King in this case, way back then before Ooh and the war in this case. So that's the main reason why I like Marceline. But a lot of people can bet the differ on why they like her. But there are a lot of characters that a lot of people like. So that's pretty much how I can sum up my review on Adventure Time. Pretty much. I know I probably missed a lot of things, but those things I'm probably not going to cover because I don't want to spoil it for all the people who have not watched the series, or who's new to the series, or people who have not caught up. So I'm not going to say that much, but that's kind of how I feel about Adventure Time. I love the show. It's really spectacular. I'm looking forward to the new episode, which I think the new episode I heard is called Fire and Ice, something like that. So pretty much we're going to see some action between with what I hear. I gotta look it up. We're going to see some action between Flame Princess and Ice King, and I really can't wait for that. I actually was really hoping that's going to happen. I was actually really hoping that's going to happen. So, well, actually, a lot of people have been hoping that's going to be happening too. So it's going to be really one epic of an episode. So let's see what's going to happen. I guess probably going to release next week. But yes, that's my overview of my opinion of my review of Adventure Time. If you guys got any discussions or comments or video responses that you guys want to hit me up upon, leave the description box of your comments below in the description box, and tell me what you think about Adventure Time. How it affects you as a fan, because I became a fan of Adventure Time when it first came out, especially when the episodes progressed. It got really intense. It got so serious. It got so funny, weird at times. Yes, weird at times, and disturbing. But it's so well thought out. I love the series. I love the show. I would be a fan till the day it get canceled or whatever, till the day it ends. I'll be a fan, and no matter what, I just love Adventure Time, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way that I feel right now. That yes, it's weird. Yes, it's weird and disturbing at most, but I love the show, and it will give you so much feelings, frustration, anger, happy, rooting for the character. Because that's how I'm feeling right now, and I really can't wait for the episode. I really can't wait how this all turns out in the end, and I'm really looking forward to seeing every episode. I would kill to get the DVDs and the hats and the accessories and stuff. I would kill to get those. So yeah. So you guys have any questions, response, or comments, leave them in the questions below. If you guys feel, you guys give your own opinion about Adventure Time, or what you think about the show, how it affects you as a fan. Also, leave the comment below. How does the show Adventure Time affects you as a fan, as a person? Do you have feeling for the same character? Feeling for the character in the show. You know, your favorite Adventure Time character, what you hate about Adventure Time, what you like about it. Creepiest villain, my case, the Lich or Hudson. I think the creepiest character it feels terrifying to me would be either Hudson, a tie between Hudson and the Lich. The Lich, because the fact that, oh my god, I mean, half messed up face with almost like messing up the world, and the voice for real is creeping me. It's really creepy, and plus his bones and stuff. Oh my god, it's creepy. And Hudson, the reason why he creeps me out the most because of the fact that his when he has a suit, I mean don't get me wrong, Hudson is freaking cool. I ain't gonna lie, he's like one of them cool chill out characters that he's fun to hang out with. But when he wears that when he gets all creepy, when that big old monster looking type thing that's so creepy, especially when it's sucking your soul, that really gets me terrifying, and it's really creepy though. For real. So yes, so that's my review on Adventure Time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Quick heads up, I will be going to Otakon next week on the 8th, even though it's the day before, so I'm going to assume the 8th is pretty much be the opening ceremony, and I can't wait to go to Otakon. I can't wait to see some of you guys there. A lot of cosplays, a lot of good stuff I'm going to be enjoying. Of course, the video games, the dancing, everything, the cosplay, mainly the cosplay, taking pictures, deal store, whatever. I cannot wait to see that. I'm hoping to see some of the one of the YouTubers, Zaren Zefner. I'm hoping to see him there. Well, I probably will see him there, but first time I saw him on Otakon last year was really great, a great honor. And when I first saw him, he had me show one of his videos. I think it was about the Gattack belt, and I was really excited seeing him. I did take a picture of him. If you guys have not seen the video of my Otakon videos that I did last year, check him out. I think you will love him, and I'm hoping to take a lot of Adventure Time pictures, get some stuff over there, and I will have a really great time. I'm hoping to see some of you guys there if you guys are into Otakon, which I know you will. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is Enoy signing out. Peace and stay calm. It's Adventure Time.